Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to return to the stage for my second presentation today at ICCOS 2024. I am Dwika Lovita Saryonya, will present our paper titled Learning Models for Software Feature Extraction from Disaster Tweet, a Comparative Study. This study was conducted with the support of my team consisting of Ainal Irham, Daniel Oranova Siahaan, and Ilyas Mahfud are also from Institut Teknologi 10 November. Today, we will be discussing the critical role that social media, particularly Twitter, plays during disaster. Twitter has become an essential platform for sharing real-time information during disaster, making it a key source of data for emergency response team. However, the sheer volume of tweets, often filled with slang, abbreviation, and mixed language, poses a significant challenge in quickly identifying the most relevant information. Traditional text analysis methods such as TF-IDF struggle with this unstructured data format and are often inadequate for a real-time processing. To address this challenge, our research focused on developing advanced methods that combine word-to-fact with machine learning models. This approach aims to improve the accuracy and the speed of tweet classification, ultimately enhancing the effectiveness of disaster response effort by providing timely and actionable insight. Previous studies in disaster tweet classification have shown various approaches. Prasad et al. Evaluate the performance of TF-IDF and word-to-fact with model of logistic regression and SVM. Lamsam et al. Developed a semi-automated disaster response using TF-IDF and logistic regression. Blomeyer et al. Compared traditional models with advanced ones like BERT, showing BERT superior perform in a multi-class classification of flood-related tweets. Ullah et al. Assessed LSTM, BERT, and GRU models, demonstrating BERT as the most effective for disaster tweet classification. Our motivation stemmed for these findings, recognizing that current approaches often lack robust real-time processing, context awareness, and scalability, which are crucial for improving disaster tweet classification. In identifying this research gap, we found that TF-IDF struggled to process the unstructured nature of disaster-related tweets, particularly those with slang and abbreviation. Additionally, assessing methods like necessary real-time processing capabilities for handling high volume of tweets during disaster, advanced techniques like word-to-fact and deep learning, which would improve accuracy and context understanding, are underutilized with this domain. Furthermore, traditional methods face scalability issues when dealing with the large dataset generated during disaster. Our research makes several key contributions to the field of disaster tweet analysis. First, we contribute by applying word-to-fact with enhanced the semantic understanding and classification accuracy of disaster-related tweets. Additionally, we develop a real-time processing framework with integrated word-to-fact with machine learning models, contributing to the timely analysis of large volume of data. We also introduced a hybrid approach that combines TF-IDF and word-to-fact contributing to improve scalability and accuracy. Finally, our methods are directly applicable to disaster management, providing a significant contribution to better emergency response and resource allocation. This diagram represents the research methodology we employed. It starts with dataset collection, where we gather a curated set of disaster-related tweets. Following this, we conducted pre-processing using tools like NLTK for natural language processing, including post-staging and labeling to clean and prepare the data for analysis. Next, we implemented two different approaches for text representation, word-to-fact which capture the semantic meaning of the word, and TF-IDF, which focus on the importance of word in the dataset. This text representation were then fed into several machine learning models including SVM, logistic regression, k-nearest neighbor, decision tree, and random forest. Each of these models was trained to classify the tweet based on the feature derived from the text representation method. The final output from this process is a predicted label for each tweeter, determining whether it is a disaster related or not. For our research, we used a curated dataset of disaster-related tweets, comprising approximately 8,500 entries. This dataset includes 6,000 tweets labeled as disaster-related and 2,500 as non-disaster. We applied pre-processing, such as removing non-English tweets, functionally to stop words to ensure data quality. The key features extracted include the text tweet, location, relevant keyword, and the corresponding labels. You can see an example for our dataset displayed on the left. This dataset includes disaster-related tweets with key features such as text content, location, keyword, and target label indicating whether the Twitter is disaster-related or not. For example, one of the entries reads, "Just happened a terrible earthquake located in Los Angeles," with the keyword earthquake and its label as disaster-related with a target value of 1. In this slide, we focus on the evaluation metric used to assess our models. We choose accuracy as it gives an overall measure of correctness. However, we also need precision to ensure that when our model predicts a disaster tweet, it is highly likely to be correct, minimizing false positive. Recall is equally important as it ensures that we capture all disaster-related tweets, reducing the chance of missing critical information. And finally, F1 score is used to balance both precision and recall, providing a more comprehensive assess of the model performance, especially crucially in the context of imbalanced datasets typical in disaster scenario. The result of our research highlight that word-to-fact combined with logistic regression achieved the best performance with the highest accuracy 81% and F1 score in 80, making the top performing model. SVM consistently delivered good precision and recall but fell slightly short of logistic regression. KNN was the lowest performing model, particularly when used with TF-IDF, resulting in accuracy just 88% and F1 score of 62%. Decision trees showed moderate but inconsistent results, while random forest performed stably, though not at the level of the best performing models. In summary, word-to-fact with logistic regression stand out the best model, while TF-IDF with KNN performed the worst. The result of our study show that the combination of word-to-fact with logistic regression is the most effective, achieving the highest performance among all tested approaches. However, this indicates the necessity for further research with more advanced models like BERT and the inclusion of semantic of temporal analysis to enhance classification capabilities. This finding underscored the importance of involving our approaches to text classification to support better decision-making in disaster response and potentially other critical areas, driving ongoing innovation in this field. I think that's all we can share in this session. I hope the information has been valuable for everyone. Thank you very much for your attention and hand it back to you.